We are live, hopefully. Good stuff. Let's give that a go. Now I'll go into here. How are you all going? Ianapolis here, your acrylic guru. Welcome to my Friday Night Live Q&A. Here we go here. Finally got it. Had a bit of trouble before. I'll just see how this is going and sounding. Now I've got to get that. Yep, that's fine. My mic is working. Good stuff. Who we got there? Gloria. I did try coming on just a while ago, but something was going on there. So I'm just going to put some links in the description below for the replay. There's about, I think there's 10 there. Oh, what's going wrong now? This is crazy. Don't tell me it's lost signal again. Here we go. Right, I'll just put that there, paste it there. There we go, and we'll get back into the to the show. So this is my Friday Night Live every week. This time every week I come on for an hour, have a coffee, get to connect, chat with everybody, and also do a Q&A where you can ask me questions, and we're also answering other people's questions that are watching the video or are in the actual chat as well. A lot of people help each other out without even knowing it, and I've got a few people here I want to acknowledge today, thanking them for their support. Right, let's get rid of a few things. I've got my hydrolite here. We'll just get some of that out the way. Excuse me, I've got my coffee over here. Get that one out the way. How we going? So what do we got here? So we're starting off with 24 people. Hello everybody. I'll quickly go up. Karen Parker, hi Ian, how are you? I'm great, Karen, how are you, sweetheart? Right, we'll go. I'm going to try and acknowledge everybody as well. Gloria, Rose, Celeste. And now is that Janie? Yes, Janie. Sharon Blankenship. G'day, lovely Sharon Blankenship. How are you this morning or this evening where you are? Aline Corrals. Good morning, she says. There's a name there I can't pronounce. I'll just call it Miss Thu. Roxanne. Debbie. Lorraine Curtis. G'day, Lorraine Curtis. The lovely Karen Parker's here with us today. Bernice McKinney. And Gloria. Bev Sowers, g'day Bev Sowers, how are you? Stop moving, will you? Wanda, Eunice, Debbie, Jim Ahens, g'day Jim, how are you? Jim's on capital fonts because he's got a, was it his hearing or his sight was a bit hard to see, so he puts his on capital fonts, so that's why he has on capital fonts there, Jim. Artfully Yours with Diana, g'day Diana, how you going here? How are you? Mary, is it Mary Smith? Yeah, Mary Smith. Mona, Laurie Edwards, a beautiful Laurie Edwards. Great to have you with me here, Laurie. Angela Young, g'day Angela Young. Barry Radburn, the Darrow from Jarrow. How you doing, Cobber? Great to have you here, mate. And Arthur Joseph, he's saying good evening. Right, so I've got some acknowledgements here that I like to acknowledge. These are people who support my content over the period of when I'm not on air, and they support me, and it's very appreciated very much. And I always want to acknowledge these people that give support to my content. And they're the people, besides you others that do watch my content, that keep me going and help get things happening, okay? So I just want to make a big thank you to Darren McLean, Janice Burns, Jennifer Fryer, Sarah Shack, Sharon Blankenship, and Tim Dirth. All right, g'day to all you people. How are you? And thank you for your support, much appreciated. Angela Young is saying like and share the video. Yeah, do that if you want, and if you don't want to do that, well, just don't bloody watch it. It's that easy, isn't it? All right. Barry Redburn, good morning. The Jarrow Darrow is on board. Good to have you here, Barry. Good evening, Arthur. Margaret, Who else we got there? Sulis Creations. G'day, Sulis Creations. Thanks for the great break from this mess. Yeah, it is a bit of a mess that we're in, isn't it? And, you know, we're burning ourselves out on Netflix and TV, and we're sick of the competitive news. And these YouTubers that are out here, we can give you something different and creative to watch and break up the monotony of this controlled life we're in at the moment. Thanks for the breaks from this. So that was from Sulas. Lisa Carroll, g'day Lisa, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Wow, that's a long way away from me, I'll tell you that right now. Hello Ian, with you on creation, Debbie. April, really enjoy watching Ian paint. He has taught me a lot. Thank you very much for that. Great feedback, love it. Tammy, g'day Ian. Laura Lou, hello down under and all. Good to have you here, Laura. Tammy, I'm so sick of the news. Yeah, aren't we all? Sorry, went to share to the group. Hello everybody, says Angela Young. Jess Anthony, hello there from Aruba. Yeah, we got special hello to you, Ian, says April. Thank you very much, April. Hi, Ange, and Angela says hello to Sharon. Now, there's about 10 links in the description below. Check them out because they're, I'll just go through them with you, but excuse me, I just got a bloody cough. Every time you go live, you've got a cough, sneeze, wipe your nose, rub your eyes. It's crazy, isn't it? So we got a donation link. That's a PayPal. It's connected to my PayPal. All my painting tutorials are available to buy, and that's how they're purchased through PayPal. There's also my merchandise. Check out the merchandise. Buy it for yourself, a friend, or somebody as a gift. It's special, unique merchandise with my branding all over it, so you can't get it anywhere else. You might be able to go down to the local store and buy yourself a hoodie, but you can buy one of mine with my font and my name and all my logos all over it. Great cups, leggings, pillows, towels. There's all sorts of stuff there. Do yourself a favour and check it out. And when you're buying something, a little bit of that goes to me and it helps support my content as well. I don't get all the proceeds of that. I just get a bit of it, but it's there. It's something to you followers can get into, okay? There's my Patreon platform. Become a patron. Support my content there once a month. It's up to you how much you support there. And it's very much appreciated as well. And everybody that does, they get a big shout out in every live, every week. There's my video content. I always have a link to exactly just how many video contents I have in my channel. There's over 300 there. Check them out, knock yourself out and get crazy and paint something wonderful. If you find you're not painting nothing wonderful and it just doesn't look like his or theirs or mine and you make it look so easy, that is just your inner self, right? Just saying, hey, I need some practice. And practice is the key. No matter what you're painting, practice is the key. I'm missing a lot of comments here at the moment because I'm just going through the links, but I'll get back up there in a minute. There's Reese's music channel, my son who sings. You can listen to his music channel there. There's my art for sale. You can actually see what paintings are for sale. And if the ones that have been sold, they're also available on prints. Half size, full size and quarter sizes. If you ever want to buy anything from me, you just message me on Facebook. There's a Facebook link there and you ask me there. There's my art group page from Facebook Art Group. There's a link for that as well. My bloopers and also my traceables available that relate to my YouTube videos. Hi Sharon. Gloria, how can I get me one of your paintings? You message me after the show or anytime you have time in Facebook Messenger. There's a link in the description below. It'll give you my Facebook page. Become not a patron, become a member of my art group page. Request to join there and you get asked to answer 3 questions. Once you're approved, that's where you can show me your stuff, ask me questions, other people in the group. Don't message me about showing me all your paintings in a message because it hardly ever gets seen that way, okay? Right, I'm missing stuff here. It's going so quick. So bear with me a moment. So I'm new beginner here, watching you learn. I've learned a lot. Thank you very much, says Henrietta. Good stuff, Henrietta. Dave, hello everybody. Sulus Creations. Ian, please do another giraffe type of painting. I'll try and do another one, but I've got to do the first one first because I know I have not done a giraffe, unless you meant something else there. How can I get one of your paintings? I read that. That was Gloria. So Gloria, just message me in Facebook after this show and we can talk about it there. Yamaha Angel Jackson, hello everybody. Hit the thumbs up and thank you for joining us here. Thank you very much, Angel. You are an angel. Come on, Yamaha. Where the heck end are you? Keep up the great paintings. Yes, I'll try. Oh, so many questions here. Where'd that go? Keep the great paintings, says Henrietta. Sharon Blankenship. I want to say I was able to send money to the other side of the world with PayPal and no fee to me. Yes, they come. All PayPal payments are direct and instant, and some of them incur a fee, some of them don't. I just don't know. It depends what setup you got. Hello, says Grayscale. G'day, Grayscale. How are you going, Cobber? Good to have you here. If you purchase one of Ian's paintings, says Yamaha, you will be amazed. They look so much better in person. Yes, I'm getting a lot of feedback that just how great they look in person. That's fantastic to hear. Who is the painting behind you? That is my late mother, Elizabeth May. That's just a pencil drawing that I'd done about a year ago, but she's passed on now. God bless her soul. I love her to bits. But that's my mother there, Elizabeth May. I used to do pencil drawing before I got into actual painting, Tammy. So thanks for asking that. Gloria, thank you. Hello there. Barry, g'day, Yamaha. How's your kitty? Says Angelina. My cats, I'm assuming you're talking about my cats. Got 3 cats. Steve, Sturdy Burns, Steve. We've got Bernard Watson, they're the 2 boys, and Bernard Watson's sister, Mary Lou Jackson. They are fantastic. Well, we've got a couple of super chat donations here. Love your cyber hugs and kisses to you. That is from Margaret F. Thank you very much. And Jim Aarons, thank you very much for your super chat donation there. Beautiful stuff, much appreciated. Who else we got here? Your mother is lovely. Yes, she is. Everyone's mother is a beautiful person. Thank you for your teachings, Ian. Thank you. You're welcome. Artfully yours with Diana. Hey, Grayscale Painting. Hello, everybody, says Janice Burns. Margaret. And hello, Diana. Welcome. And hi, Janice. Artfully yours with Diana. How you going, Diana? I stumbled across one of your videos a couple of weeks ago. Had a sticky beak there. And I didn't know you were sort of clinically blind until you mentioned it, but that's good stuff. Hats off to you. You're doing well. And I was amazed or wondering why you look at your iPad so close. And I suppose it's because you're insufficient eyesight, but you're doing well there for a lot of small YouTubers there. Keep it up. Hats off to you and all the best to you and your followers, okay? Sharon Blankenship, Pumbaa Kitty says hi to you. Now, if you have any questions about your art, about your channel, about anything to do with your art behaviour on the internet, this is a platform where we can connect and do that. How am I going? Oh yeah, I'm just seeing seeing if everything's in shot. So this is your opportunity, because when I do live paintings, it's there painting live and I get to acknowledge a couple of people here and there. But this Friday night Q&A, this is where I try to acknowledge everyone's question. Okay, so if you want to get something to me, this is your opportunity. Spit it out and we'll see what we can do. I'm going to have another mouthful of my coffee because I don't mind a coffee. Oh, yeah, beauty, Nuke. Bloody lovely, bloody beautiful. Who we got here? Patsy. Hello from Florida. What do we got here? 58. Hello from Florida. I'm trying so hard to paint beautiful clouds, not having much success. Okay, you're trying very hard. Are you doing enough practice as well? That's something else you've got to ask yourself. If you're not, do a lot more practice. And if you feel you're doing practicing, give it a break and do something different, and then get into more practicing of clouds. Watch my tutorials on clouds. I've got so many clouds in my tutorials. It's a great way to learn clouds. Stick to one method and learn it and practice it, then put it into a painting, okay? I just got to go back here. These questions are going up so quick. Hello from Florida. Thank you so much, says Artfully Yours. Read that one. So I'm assuming I'll just call you Diana. Diana, I've got your name tattooed on my leg. Not that it's you though, it was one of my ex-girlfriends. Cheers from Alaska. Will the glazing medium work the same as retarder you use in your clouds? Glazing medium. No, glazing medium's a glaze. It's not a retarder. It might slow the drying time down a bit. I don't know. I've never used it as a retarder. Glazing, to me, I use it as making the paint opaque. I don't use it to slow down the drying time. If you want to slow down the drying time of your paint, just get yourself some retarder there, okay? You add that to your acrylic paint, so long as it's a good quality paint as well. It'll keep it wet longer. It keeps it from drying slower. Thank you so much. Cheers from Arkansas, Maryland Smith. Good to have you here. Margaret, what can I use again that can be like gesso? The paint you use to paint the ceiling in your house. Go to the paint store, the hardware store, your depot store, and ask for just ceiling white. This here is gesso, all right, from the art store. Where are we? Gesso from the art store there, okay? And I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to tell it to you for nothing, it's just ceiling white, but it's in a la-di-da art bottle, sold in an art store, and some people might think, oh my, it's so important and something different and important in that bottle, I must have that. But that is the same as the stuff you get from the hardware you paint on your ceiling, okay? Don't tell anybody I told you, all right? But that's all it is. What else we got here? Message was withheld. Has read that one. Where can I get? I read that one. Okay. I've got to go. These are coming in so thick and fast. Wow. April. I have not tried doing animals or people. Not easy. Not sure where to begin. Any suggestions? Well, just practice some animals, do some tracings and practice them first and work out what suits your behaviour, because everyone's art behaviour is different. Bruce Anderson, g'day Bruce. Yamaha, Ian has 3 kitties. Yamaha says, Ian has 3 cats that likes treats. We can support the critters too. Thank you, Yamaha. Oh my God, me too, from Florida. Great advice, thank you, says Patsy Summit. Oh, I'm going to have to miss a couple here. There's just too many. Great advice, thank you. Me too. Okay, we got Sharon Dre. Hello, everyone from Canada. Good morning, Ian. It's Friday again for us. Yes, it is. Hence why I'm here. Thank you, Ian, says Debbie. Angela Young. Hi to all who have just came on board here. Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button before you leave. There you go. Ange wants you to hit the like button. I switch back and forth between oils and acrylics. They handle and clean so differently. Any brush care suggestions, please? Well, don't mix them up. Use different brushes for your oils and different brushes again for your acrylics. Just don't mix them up and care for them in their appropriate way for the oils or acrylics. Snow here in Pennsylvania. Patsy, there is a certain brush that's better for painting clouds. Is there a certain brush? There probably could be. Like I said, everyone's art behaviour is different. I use the ones from the hardware store. I'll just pull over here if I can and grab one. There you go. It's flat on the bottom. It's a 2-inch brush. Can you see that brush there? Oh, this one here, it's just flat on the bottom there. I better hold the bloody thing still. But they're what I use in my tutorials. You see me do it, how I'm just putting it on and creating turmoil within those clouds, giving them bums and all that sort of stuff. Get different brushes and try them and see how they're going to work for you. Because the way I use this brush, the same brush, 2 different people, it'll probably work in 2 different ways. Pennsylvania, who else we got here? I switch back. Is the glazed medium that you put over water you make look more realistic? Is it glazed medium that you put over the water? Yes, it is. I mix it with a little bit of colour in it. I think it's white or maybe a bit of reflection of the blue. Just the tiniest snid bit. practice it. That's a procedure. Paint a bit of practice water and then get some glaze and tint it up a little bit and practice how you can do it. These things you've got to practice, so when you're doing a painting, you're not going to trip over and create snot. You're going to create absolute wonderful bullshit in your paintings, okay? And that's all because you've done a lot of handy, smart practicing. If you've never done a procedure before and you've seen me do it, you think, bloody hell, I like that. Set yourself up. The way he put that water on, I like the way he'd done that. Set yourself up, paint some water, get some glaze and practice it. Or just the way I do a star or the way I do a moon. If you've never done it before and you like it, practice it. You know what you're going to do. And then when you do it in a painting, you're happy as Larry. I read that one. Is the glazing. Clouds are hard. Yes, they are, Linda Hardy. They're one of the most simplest looking things in a painting, but they can be the most hardest. In real life, have you seen a reflection in the ocean, or is it just lakes, streams and rivers? Good one, Sharon, because a lot of people feel obligated. They've got to put a mirror image reflection in the ocean as well. Personally, I wouldn't put a reflection in the ocean. Sometimes there's situations where you can, but personally I won't. If it's a lake or a river, then it warrants a reflection depending on the time of day as well. Read that one. G'day Ian, Pennsylvania. Let's get down here. Wow, okay, I'm trying to catch up. I can't get clouds right. How do I send a super chat donation? If you, if you're with PayPal there, TNT Dearth, hit the PayPal link, and that's you're doing it through PayPal. It comes to me direct. There is not a 30% fee taking out of it, and I am not waiting a month for the payment. It comes to me direct if you hit the Donate PayPal link in the descriptions below. There is Super Chat enabled on my channel. You can do it that way, but YouTube benefit a lot from that as well, besides the creator. I get a little bit of it, and it takes about a month till I actually get it. So it's up to you how you want to support your creator in that way. If they have a PayPal donate button, it's more direct for them, and the fees are a lot smaller. Okay, I'm going to try and get back up there. Dale, new to the channel, watching from Scotland. Good to have you here, Dale. I'm going to miss some of the common people here that always chit-chat. I'm just looking for the questions here because I'm getting behind a bit, so bear with me here. Hello, Dale. Linda, what is the best kind of blending brush for clouds? For me, is one like this from the hardware store. Sturdy one, you can blend it, you can put a bum on it, you can give it turmoil, and you can blend the yumminess inside your clouds, okay? They're the best ones for me. A lot of people use so many different type of brushes. There's people out there that use makeup mop brushes. That works as well. It doesn't work for the way I condition my canvas and the way I paint a cloud. It wouldn't work for me. It will a little bit, but this is what works for my method, okay? What is the best kind? Back, says Margaret. Margaret, there you go, Margaret. What can I use if not using gesso? I saw sealing white paint. If you don't have gesso, you can get sealing white paint, and that does the same thing. It's pretty much the same stuff. Or unless it's a lagoons about the reflection, says Jennifer Thor. Yamaha, PayPal is the best. Select to pay Australia. Select to pay Australian dollar, everyone wins. There you go. Greetings, Margaret. I took a picture of water ripples yesterday, and I will share in Facebook for everyone. Good stuff there, Margaret. Sharon Blankenship saying hello to Jim. Hello, Sharon. Says Yamaha. Hobby Lobby brushes are hard bristled. Hi Co-op. Hi Yamaha. Okay, we caught up. Sorry about that. It was getting out of my hand there. I've got a pen and some paper here. If there's any ideas, you're always welcome to give them to me, but not all the time they will get used. Okay, today here is Saturday morning my time, and I will be trying to do a live painting Monday or Tuesday. So as I can get something on another video on my channel here. Jennifer Thor, Hi groupies, g'day Jennifer. And once again, I want to say thank you to people who supported my content in the last week. And a big thank you goes out to Darren McLean, Janice Burns. Now Darren McLean, he's an Aboriginal artist. He does dot art. I think he's based in Australia. I forget where he's from, but he does dot art. He's on my art group page. Check him out, Darren McLean. Janice Burns, she's a lovely artist. She's looking at her art in her house was just like looking at mine. I was gobsmacked just how stunning her artwork is. And my God, she's got a lot of beautiful cats. They're probably all grown up and left home now, I don't know. But then we got a big thank you to Jennifer Fryer, Sarah Shack. She's another beautiful person. She supports me quite a lot, and she's trying to get me pushed in places where no one's tried getting me before. Thank you very much to that Sarah Shack, if you're watching this. Sharon Blankenship, you're a wonderful supporter. Thank you very much for your support, and I love you very much. And the good Tim Durf, only been painting for a couple of months. He's put a hell of a lot of practice in there, and if you've seen his work on my art group page, Tim Durf, you'd probably think he's been painting for years, but that just goes to show the more practice you put into your work, the more you can get out of it. 60 people watching, 27 likes, thumbs up. It cost nothing to help Ian. There you go. Thank you very much, Yamaha. Jamie Stanley. How can I achieve various, let me get my cursor out of the way, textures in one painting? You can grab yourself various textures. I don't use any other medium other than the paint itself. Some people, I don't know if you're like adding some paste or some putty or sand or different mediums to your painting. Is that what you're meaning by texture? You can use a structured body paint and a knife. You'd have to watch some YouTubers that's done texture and practice procedures that they've done and see how you go with it. Just remember, if you're watching somebody do something, they do it their way, you'll be doing it your way, all right? Yamaha, read that one. How can I achieve, I read that one too, my goodness. Sharon Blankenship, love you too, Ian. And I love you too, Sharon, all right? Sharon, you there, Sharon? I reckon you are the ant's pants, and I bloody love you, and that's true. I'm a bit of a clown, so what? I'm not going to be serious and all professional here, but I love everybody, okay? Jennifer Thor, what do I do if I get creative block? I said this in last week's show, and it's something I suppose I should have tried and address in every show. A lot of people get it. Turn yourself off from your art and just do something totally different. Go out, watch a movie, just do a 180. Get out of it, because you're putting too much in there, and you're getting blocked and you don't know what to do. You need to just turn it off, get out the door and go to something different. Then go back to that space and you'll find you'll get over it, okay? I was moving the cursor, wasn't I? Love you, Ian. Yamaha, gotta go to sleep. Okay, Yamaha. Creative block. Trucker Daddy, aka John in Quebec. G'day John, how are you going? Hello from Stradbroke, Quebec, Canada. Are you getting COVID under control? Who knows, mate? They're all carrying on there now. They seem to know when it's going to end, so I don't know. It's the same everywhere. Sharon, Bev Sowers, we love you. Right back, Ian. Thank you very much, Bev Sowers. You're beautiful too. Jennifer Thor, thank you. Is that Olive or Clive? Olive Klein, I love your art tutorials. Thank you very much, Olive. It's great to have all you people here follow me, watch me, comment, tell me what a great person I am. But you've got to realise, on the other hand, it's great to have yous there acknowledging what's just something I can give out there. We're both giving to each other, and I've said it before, yous are like the spokes in my wheel, and without those spokes, this wheel cannot operate, okay? So this channel isn't all about me, it's about all of us. I try and give it to everybody when I can. We get our obvious stalkers or haters, they come and that, but don't worry, if you see someone writing something snotty or ill-fated on my channel, just ignore it and give them no acknowledgement at all. That's what I do. People are always going to do that, but there's a lot of love there as well, and it's much appreciated. And just remember, it's all for us, all of this. It's not just all for me, okay? What is your favourite thing to paint? I don't really have a favourite thing to paint, but I suppose I'd like to paint things I know I can accomplish, or trying to develop something different, if that makes any sense. I was blocked. I was blocked creatively, and watched Ian's video really helped me come out of the shell. I'll get onto that blocked in a minute. I'll write that down here. That's why I've got the pen. We are not allowed out with masks and gloves now, says Jennifer Thor. Okay. Trucker Daddy. I practice skies, something easy to give me pleasure, or a bottle of wine helps. There you go, says Trucker Daddy. A bottle of wine helps. I enjoy your 3-colour challenge. Yeah, give it a go. If you grab 3 colours, any 3 colours, and do a painting and see what it turns out like. A lot of people are posting a black and white that they did, but it's not all about that. You can do that, but do a fresh painting just using 3 colours and see how you go. Show me what you got. Angela Young, just want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Ian for all followers and non-members of the art group, that you are the rock to his channel. That's right, exactly what Ange said. You are the rock to my channel. Without you, there is no channel. And I'm a nurse, says Jennifer Thor. There you go. Jennifer Thor's a nurse. A nurse, I'm a bit ill. I need your attention, nurse. 3 colours, white, black, and there we go, Bruce Anderson. I'm in your 3-colour challenge. Is white and black considered a colour? Bloody oath they are, all right? White and black are colours, yes. Yamaha, yes to all the group members are amazing. See if anyone out there in the group, hit report the admin to Ange, and we'll be on it. We count the members to help be our eyes. Hello, says Stone Creek. G'day, Stone Creek, how are you? How long have we been going for? Half an hour. That's been going well. I'll try and slow down a bit. I think I'm rushing like a bull at a bloody gate. Jennifer Thor, you see the sunflower? What do you suggest is the easiest way to do distant mountains? Make them small. And that way they look far away. Just paint them small and not in focus and not brightly coloured, dulled down, okay, washed down. I'm a nurse too. Sharon Blankenship, I use phthalo blue, raw sienna and white. Richard Mackey, how do get out of artist slump? Blocked. Turn yourself off from art, do a whole 180 and do something different. Go out, watch a movie, go to the beach, go with your girlfriend or your wife, do some gardening, do a 180 and then go back to it the next day or so. I wrote down block because I was going to mention something about writer's block, but I forgot what I was going to say about it now. Aline, I'm Ed, hello. Has anybody met people on my channel? Tell me that they've never met, they wouldn't have met if they weren't on my lives. Has anybody ever met somebody on my lives and made honest, fair dinkum to goodness friendships out of it? If you have, just let me know. It'll be interesting to know that, okay? Because a lot of people connect from over the world on these platforms, and it's great to, I would like to see what sort of friendships or even affairs have been created. Someone might have fallen in love and had an affair. Let me know. Just got here, as busy destroying more clouds, says Francis G. Good on you, Francis. Lisa Diva. Hi Ian, any suggestions on how to get rid of stencil with circle? Oh, any suggestions how to rig a stencil with circles? I use a container. I got a box cutter knife and I just hold it on a bit of paper and cut around it nice and firm, okay? Different size circumferences will get you different circles. Make a couple of templates and knock yourself out. Do you have any experience with fluid acrylics, Stony Creek? No, the closest I get is to flow paints. They're just a bit more runny than what I use, and I use them for detailing, up close stuff, but I've never used actual fluid acrylics. I'm not even sure what is that for, pours or something. I don't do any pours. I just do pretty much what I do on my channel here. Margaret, g'day Margaret. Married 20 years, says Jennifer Thor. Yes, I have, Ange and Janice for sure, says Bev Sowers. There we go. Jamie Stanley. Yes, met some great people on your art group. There you go, Jennifer Thor. Paper plates and painting tape, says Jennifer Thor. Art group, says Richard Mackey. Bruce Anderson, Yamaha and I discovered we have a lot in common, says Bruce Anderson and Yamaha. They got a lot in common. Good stuff. Woody Vroon, Ian, you're great. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a great comment there, Woody. Linda Douglas, is it my internet or is Ian stuck? Do I look stuck? I hope not. Sharon Blankenship, I sent someone a painting and she sent me a huge box of paint supplies and I cried my eyes out when her daughter died. This all started in your art group. There you go, everyone's touching each other in different ways. That is fantastic. Yes, I have met two in my town but didn't fall in love, says Angela Young. They are married and female. Karen Porridge and Jasmine Deering. Beautiful people. Good stuff, Angela. Margaret, flow paints for prepping canvas for blending clouds. Stony Creek, yes, fluid is for pouring. I have a bunch left over. Oh, well, there you go. I've never done any fluid painting. Palm trees and coconuts, says Vitral Earth. Margaret, Classic Music Man. G'day, Classic Music Man. How you going? You're moving here just fine. Great stuff. Someone's obviously got a frozen internet connection there. Richard Mark, in the link below, after watching the art group, is there to join? No, hang on, let me read that again. In the links below, after watching the art group, is there here to join? I'm assuming, is there a link to join the art group? In the description below there's links, and there is one for my art group, Ianapolis Art Network. Click on that, it'll take you to my art group and you can request to become a member there. There's rules and regulations, get familiar with those. All right. Thank you for all you do, says Stony Creek. Good on you, Stony Creek. Here you go, mate. Not a problem. Dawn Hartwell. How you going, Dawn Hartwell? Dawn Hartwell's with us here. Love your work, Ian, and thank you for your instructions. Best wishes from Roswell NM, whatever NM stands for. New Mexico, maybe? I don't know. You're back, yay, says Linda Douglas. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, I was going to mention something about blocked, artist block, when you got that. It's gone out of my head. Jennifer Thor, our group is awesome, friendly and wonderful artists. If you are a member of my group or you want to become a member of my group, just remember it's a platform for the members only to share their work. It's not a platform for sharing links and other artists inclined. A lot of other artists like myself, they have their own pages, okay? It's not a link to try and promote their stuff. They have their channels and pages for that. It's just for you to share your stuff on my art group, okay? It's pretty easy. It's not a platform for ranting and raving about religion or politics, okay? And it's not a marketing platform. Only I have the privilege of using it as a marketing platform because it's my bloody group, all right? I hope you don't mind. Where are we here? Lovely to be with you here in Cheshire, UK. Do you like natural brushes or synthetic? Is there really a difference between when painting? I don't really, to me, I don't think there is. All mine are synthetic, the ones I use for blending at least. And I don't feel it's got to be a real camel hair or hog bristle hair or something to make a better painting or feel more better about your work. It's just up to the individual. Every artist, every person would have different behaviours in their work. Please answer the 3 questions when requesting to join, says Yamaha in my art group. Yes, lovely to be with you here. Read that one. Angela Young. 45 minutes we've been, 40 minutes we've been going for. Living it up on your Friday night, says Judy W. Good stuff, Judy W. I'm assuming you like this show. That's great. A safe space. Debbie in Wildlife here from Winconsin. From Richard Mackey. Debbie here from Winconsin. You got some weird names over there in the joint, haven't you? In America, I'm assuming that's America. Elaine Carouse. Love it. Religion and politics have no place in art. Keep it separate. That's right, oh yeah, keep it out. Keep it out. Keep it, no, don't just keep it out, keep it right out, all right? Angela Young, Jamie, brushes are different. You will find the one you like. Tammy Hess, I haven't had the nerve to share any of my paintings on your Facebook group yet. Everyone is so talented. They're not talented, they're just different, all right? If you're in my group, put your art on there. Don't be shy, just whack it up there and you'll see just how good everyone loves your stuff. We all like to see different artwork. We don't like to see the same thing over and over. I haven't had the nerve, I read that one. Linda Body, Winsenson is a state, USA buddy. I'm a nurse, minister and Navy mama, says Jennifer Thor. You're a Navy mama, hey? Good stuff. Like Superior, Richard Mackey, Superior. Okay, I'm losing out where I was supposed to get that from. Here's one here, Juju Bonnie Began. Thank you, Ian, for all that you share. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. It's people like you that keep me sharing all this stuff that I do on my channel. Tammy, there is no judgment in the art group. Everyone is equal. That's it, they are equal. In my eyes, everyone is bloody equal, all right? That's the way I see things. One thing we don't like is people critiquing other people's work, unless someone is strictly asking to be critiqued. But if they're not, don't go out on a limb and try and critique them, because it creates ripples in the pond, all right? No worries, this group is great and the people are always being so respectful, says Celeste Watson. Jamie Stanley, I have gotten wonderful feedback for those in the group and thank you for your response. Tammy Hass, thanks. Richard, hello Jen. Roxanne, Tammy also notified that the first or fourth painting are great. Mine look like kindergarten, need a homework list. There you go, just start watching some of my tutorials, practice subjects that you want to paint, and then put them all together in a painting when you feel you're accomplishing what you're trying to achieve, okay? Been listening but busy painting, says Lola Carter. That's okay. ATA girl Lola. Atta girl Lola. Oh, that probably means that's the girl Lola. Wanda Belanga. How do I find you on Facebook? Your name didn't come up. Yeah, because it's a hard one to find, isn't it, eh? There's a link in the description below, my Facebook page or my art group page. Go to that link, it'll take you. My Facebook page is Ianapolis Art Network, okay? And you'll find me there. Love the tutorial, says Jennifer Thor. Thank you very much. My nails look 45 minutes to get the gel back off from my birthday present. First week in March. Oh, my nails took 45 minutes to get the gel off. Sorry, I read it wrong. I'm not a great reader, as some of you might know. No, Elaine, is your art network a different platform than your art group? Ianapolis Art Network, that's the name of my art group page. Okay, there's a link in the description below, hit it. Or there's my Facebook link there. You can message me on Facebook, and when I've got time, when I come across your message, I can direct you there as well. How do we put pics in? Well, if you're a member in the art group, you can't do it here, but if you're a member of my art group, you can post your pictures. That's what the art group's all about, to post your pics in. How do we put pics in? I'm assuming that's what you meant there, Richard Mackey. Lola Carter, I do have one I'm working on. Good stuff. Definitely can't do clouds. Well, just practice there, Tammy Hass. Clouds are so great to paint once you've finally accomplished them. And do it, excuse me, make it a mission to accomplish clouds, because they're in a lot of paintings, and once you do them, they are very easy, trust me. After yours, Diana, what's the factors that you got you to achieve 91 followers, and your advice to do this, says Ianapolis. So artfully yours, Diana. Oh, please stay with me, Diana. What is the factors that you got to achieve 91 followers? Just be yourself. I was just being myself. I don't like to come across too professional. I just like to be myself and give the people what they want. I gave people what I couldn't get when I was searching YouTube to paint. And so I was putting them out there as well. And time. It's like riding a push bike. It's so easy. You ride a push bike, that push bike gathers up miles, okay? But if you stop the momentum and stop pedaling, the push bike slows down and can come to a halt. Same momentum with your channel. But on the other hand, you can also do, as they call, creators burnout. Some people can put too much content up there. Algorithms get involved, and they're used to getting so much off you. And then if you start going on all day, every day, a couple of times a day, they're going to expect that from you all the time, and you're going to get burnt out because you can't keep up. Then your channel's just going to go, ugh. It's just time, persistence, and don't look at it as trying to make it something that it isn't yet. Mine just happened this way, and I don't know, after 10 to 50,000 subs, you start thinking, well, this is worth hanging in there and keeping it going. So it just works out that way, okay? So yeah, it's just persistence. Be yourself, and put the effort in it. And mostly you want quality over quantity. Okay, a good channel doesn't have millions of videos. A good channel can have a couple of videos that have got awesome stuff within those videos. Okay, quality over quantity. Already in the Art Network page, thanks, says Eileen. Lola, I love listening. Oh, I just missed that one. I've got to scroll back now. Where I love listening and getting pointers. That's what this show's all about, Lola. So yes, it's good stuff. I love giving it out too. I love being safe and well, Ian. Been up a long time by all, says Bruce Anderson. Good night, Bruce. You have a great night. All the best to you and your family there, Cobber. See you, Bruce. Take care. My favourite of yours so far are Steve and the koala. Well, Steve is one of my favourites paintings, and I did that sunset over a waterfall. That was one of my favourites as well. Pablo might get scratched the other paint off. They might scratch the other paint off. Oh, where do we go now? What's happening there? Come back down here. In the art group, Lola Carter. My dad used to say, buy the best you can afford, not the cheapest you can get. Absolutely, in your art journey, the quality of paints will make a difference in your work. The surface you're painting on will make a difference in your work. If you can use if you're getting up there and you're going to stick with art for a long time, I use quality artist linen canvas. I won't go and do a painting that I know I want to sell on just a canvas paper. To me as an artist, that's something you can paint on and practice on, okay? But to do a painting where you want to gallerize it, put it on a wall or put it for sale, you want to do it on a decent artist quality linen or canvas cloth, okay? And you'll see the difference in your work there as well. Celeste Watson uses acrylic pens for details. She's never had a problem. They are great, those Posca pens. They're great for doing whiskers and fine lines and all that sort of stuff. He asked about acrylic pens, Lola. Acrylic paint pens. So I must have missed that. Someone asked about Got to go to work. Love your style. Good night, says Judy. No worries, Judy. The acrylic pens are also great for signing your work. Yes, they are. So someone must have asked about the pens, but I've missed it now. Do forgive me for those ones that miss. What you can do if you're a regular viewer of mine and you're in the live feed, if you know I'm addressing the camera for quite a topic, hold back on your questions because they'll go up and they get lost. Got to go to work, acrylic pens. I think your type of videos are the best as you explain clearly as going along, rather than just painting and expecting the listener to be able to grasp concepts. Francis G, exactly. And that is what I wasn't getting when I was learning from YouTube how to learn how to paint. And that's why I do that, because I know I was starving for it and I was hungry for it. So I know, well, a beginner out there is going to want the same thing. Give it to them. Dagger brushes work also, said Richard Mack. Ange Young, if you can't afford all the art supplies at once, buy a couple. No time you will have what you need. Yeah, just buy a bit as you need it. And within time, you know, I've got shitloads of crap everywhere. But over time, it just builds up. Celeste Watson, Ian, which do you feel gives better results, linen or cotton canvas? I haven't really painted on linen yet. Some people do. But I suppose there's a procedure you need to do to condition it before you can paint on it. I'm going to be doing some of that, but I don't know when. I find the canvas cloth, the proper artist quality canvas cloth, it's already gesso primed. I buy it in a big roll. I peel it off and I cut it to the size I want, whether I want a panoramic, little square, or an A3 size. I love using that stuff. It's good for getting, it's got a great tooth on it, and when you want to put your paint on there, you can feel it biting into the tooth and you're controlling the spread and the blend. On, say, like a canvas paper, it can be, let's say, like trying to paint on plastic. You do not have a great control over it if you're trying to do quality work, but they're great for practicing on. Karen Parker, thank you so much for being here for us. Through the years, I saw you paint a zebra the first time I saw you. Your passion for painting was contagious and I've been hooked ever since. Thank you very much, Karen. And I'm glad it flows onto other people like you. That's great. Margaret, I heard you can use watercolor canvas, surface for clouds. Have you tried this? No, I haven't. Francis, you are so right, says Jamie Stanley. Francis, is a 2020 detail brush the same as a 00 detail? We go by inches here. In the brush is 2.5 inch or 50 mil. Okay, 50 millimeters. Artfully yours. Thank you. Only 1% achieved 100,000 followers. So early congratulations to you. Thank you very much for that, Diana. Sharon Blankenship, I noticed in your live painting you actually paint and not just chat. Love that. Chat here and paint in live painting. Yeah, that's exactly what I try and do. Here's where we chat, connect, ask questions, sit around and talk to each other. But in a live painting, I do like to acknowledge some people, but it's all about the painting as well. The Pablo, having problems with carbon paper, leaving smudges, marks on canvas. Any tips? Make sure the canvas is 100% dry. Grab a bit of paper where you're putting the carbon paper. Cover where you're going to put your hand up. Do not press heavy on your hand, and while you're doing it, you want to do it lightly. Another way is with your traceable, hold it up to the window, back to front, and you'll see where you can get a pencil and scratch in the outline and reverse that, and then use a red pen and push it on. You won't get that problem. Carbon paper can do that, so you have to work out, just like I said, the best way not to get that pressed, because it's, if your paint's a bit tacky and your palm's putting pressure on there as you're tracing, it's going to do that, okay? Stony Creek, great question everyone, and helpful answers as always. Good stuff, Stony Creek. Hello from England, says Joseph. G'day Joseph. Carol Touch On, Was that Touchon or Touchton? Touchton. Carol Touchton. Sorry, just got here. Love your paintings and techniques. Thank you very much, Carol Touchton. Barbara Barberson, one there from Barbara Barberson. My God, Ian, look at you. You look so great there. Your arms are so fit looking. The way you leave them on the table, I can tell that you are hiding the size, but you cannot fool me. I love you to bits, and you are the man. Thank you very much, Barbara Barbertson from Barberville there. Thank you very much for that. Sorry got here late. Read that one from Carol Touchton, Tammy Hess, Richard Mackey. I've heard you can only KY gel an acrylic extender. Is that true? I don't know. I've never used that before, okay? So I'm not sure. Rebecca, I have been using... Oh, where'd that go now? I've been using your paintings to make mine. I love you and I love your work. Thank you very much, and I love you too, Rebecca. You're beautiful. Try Ceril paper for tracing. It works great and blends with the paint. There you go, Tammy Hasses. There's a lot of things you can try other than carbon paper. One only now, one way. Okay, no worries. Lola Carter, I have a problem with the carbon paper too. I didn't have any. I was going onto wood and tried to scribble the back with charcoal. Made a huge mess. I had to freehand it all. Yeah, you don't want to use charcoal. That can be very messy there, Lola. Sharon Blankenship, I just love Barbara Barbertson's comments. Yeah, she's quite a good fan of mine. I think she's one of my most wanting fans of mine. I think she actually got a crush on me. Barbara Barberson from Barberville, eh? She sends me emails through the week. You're the man, Ian, you're the man. She just doesn't stop. But she's out there. I admire her and I love her too. Heard it works as an extender, says Richie Mack. Barry Radburn, are you being naughty, Angela? There we go. No naughtiness here. Come on now. Calm down. Easy, tigers. Easy, tigers. Calm down. No KY here. All right? It's all retarder. Yumminess. Clouds, snot, and bullshit. That's all we got here. All right? No KY. Not petroleum though, no. Ange Ganter, hi Ian, what is your favourite palette knife? I don't really have a favourite palette knife. Anything that'll scoop paint out of the bowl and put on the palette for me. I use the brushes to mix my paint. I don't really have a favourite palette knife there. Where are we? I heard Jennifer Thorpe, Lola Carter, dying here. Angela Young, no, it's lunchtime here. Patrice, can someone do me a favour? And I don't think I have, let me just see in my bookmarks if I have Google Translate here. Yes, I do, so I can translate that. Boom. Opening a new window. Boom. I'm just going to try and copy and paste what, get up there, copy what Beatrice said. Detect language, so I don't know what language it is, and then paste it. And she is saying, hello, good night, greetings, Beatrice. May God continue to bless you, respected professor. From Santa Monica, Colombia. Okay, that's what she said there. Translate, please. Done it. What did I miss, says Jennifer Thor. I don't know. I wasn't sure. I was just going along with it, so I'm not sure. Glycerin, Richie Mark. Glycerin also works, I heard. Glycerin will work, but it doesn't work like retarder works. The difference is with, I'll give you a quick example. Retarder, mix it with your paint. Your paint's on the canvas. It's there. but it's staying wet for a long time, but it's there. It's how you put it on the canvas, all right? Now the glycerin, you mix that with your paint, you've got that on the canvas, it's there, but it's starting to do this and moving. That's what glycerin does, okay? It'll work, but it doesn't work formally as the proper retarder does, okay? Try it out. I've never used glycerin before. I know its behaviours though. Try it out and see how it works for you. Everyone's an individual, everyone's different. Try it. Rebecca. She is saying good night. Angela Young here. We will have to watch the replay, what you've missed, Jennifer. G'day, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon, viewers.
I'm just about ready to wrap this show up. I'm just finishing off a few questions here. Dawn, g'day, Dawn. I use water pascals. Good stuff. Richard, Mark, thank you. Tammy, yeah, Professor Ian, I like that, and I like you too. Don't you worry about that. I use pencil that matches the subject. Okay, Lola. Well, we've been running for about an hour now, so I'm going to pretty much wrap this up. Don't forget to check the links in the description below. Share, like and subscribe. And just remember, if you like what I'm doing, you tell your friends, all right? But if you don't, tell everybody. All the best. Goodbye, good luck. Bloody good on you. What are you doing?
You're a different person on that fucking camera.
I do this. This is what I do every Saturday morning. It's still on. I always leave it running a little bit so it is still on, but yeah.
So I can still see you now.
Yeah, so we're going to do some window tint today, are we?
That's it.
All right, I'll just get out of here. I've got to go to the back of the camera so I can turn it off. Where are we? So, it's Uru from the Guru.